3D animation is almost always animated on ones, which means that for each frame, there's a new pose for the character. And this makes sense since they're trying to get that photorealistic look. But the awesome thing that Spider-Verse does is they animate on twos. But they only do this for Miles. And so if you look closely, you'll notice that Miles is animated on twos while Peter is on ones. And go watch the film again, and you'll notice that Miles is much less fluid than Peter, and this is because he actually has half of the poses as everyone else. But if you look at it from the story, it's because he's not used to being Spider-Man yet, and he still needs to grow. And that's the amazing thing. These decisions go to create a better story. Like, look at the character Spider-Punk. His character just goes against the norm in everything, and that's why he is animated on threes, just to be different from literally everyone else in the movie. And the second rule of animation that Spider-Verse breaks is not using in-between. And those are just frames that are used in between key poses. Like if Spider-Man was throwing a punch, they would have the key poses of him winding back and then the impact pose. And then in between this, they add a frame to create a more fluid animation. But Spider-Verse just says no, and cuts that in-between shit out. And now we have a much more powerful looking punch. But Spider-Verse does use smear frames, which are basically just hand-drawn motion blurs. And this is also why you see some pretty whack looking pictures when you randomly pause a show.